Hey friends, welcome to This Jesus Thing. This is Connie.
This is Brandon.
This Jesus Thing is a space where we will be exploring the teachings of Jesus and the messiness of being human.
So glad you're here.
All right, well, hey friends, week 3 of Advent, the first week was all about hope. And we talked about how the Christian hope is actually in the idea that Jesus has come and he will come again. And so everything that's broken around us, we know we have someone that's coming back and he is going to restore all things. And so what that does is that gives us a deep sense of peace and like a feeling like everything's in its place because we got someone who can actually do something about it, is going to do something about it. And actually in parts of it, he's using us to help. So it gives us this sense that this kind of pervasive sense that all things are as God intended them to be, or at least they will be. And so this peace kind of governs our internal world. And so that was week 2. And now week 3 is all about joy. And joy, according to the writer Dallas Willard, he says, joy is not a passing sensation of pleasure, but a constant sense of well-being infused with hope because of the goodness of God. And so it's not a passing sensation. Joy is a constant sense of well-being. And it's honestly, and it expresses itself a little bit differently because when it's based in the sense of hope, we actually are able to see the thing that is creating, the thing that hope is creating. And so you can tell when someone's joyful, typically, right? You can see it in their smile. There's a softness in their eyes and face. Maybe it's a little spark in the way that they say hello. Because if peace is our internal response to the hope that Christ is coming, then joy is our external response to the hope that Christ is coming. And so I wonder, when was the last time that you had an external response to God, like a feeling of joy, like an internally sourced smile? I don't know how to say it any better than that. It's like those smiles that you can't control. Like there's something that you see or something that you think about, and it just brings back this pervasive sense of well-being, right? It's fun. A few examples in our family. I remember watching our oldest son Jaden walk down the aisle at his 5th grade graduation. I know, yeah, they did a 5th grade graduation, but I just remember being over the moon, just so joyful, overcome by it. Channing right now, he keeps having the best day of his life. Like he just keeps saying that, which is some pretty solid middle school energy for him. But he is looking forward to certain days, and he can't wait until they come. That's just kind of where he's at right now. Or we're a sports family, right? So we love watching different sports and we follow different leagues. But man, I remember Super Bowl 49, right? A big Patriots fan. So Patriots, Seahawks. Seahawks have this incredible running back, Marshawn Lynch, and they're going to run it in. They're on the 3-yard line. They're going to run it in to score a touchdown and win the game. There's like a few seconds left. But Russell Wilson, the quarterback, steps back and he throws it. He's got the best running back in the league, but he throws the ball and the Patriots intercept it. I mean, I can't even tell you the pure elation that overcomes the room. We're all jumping up and down. It's like sourced from something, you know? And so that's what I want you to imagine, is this like pure sense that something good is happening or it's about to happen all the time. That's how hope infuses this external response for us of joy. But you have to see what's going on here too. Like when the Bible uses the word gospel, it means good news. But man, that word was used quite differently in Bible times. The gospel means good news, but it was a military term. So the military would send out gospels to the different regions of the Roman Empire. And the gospel, the good news, was that there was a new regime in town. Roman Empire had just conquered a new territory. and they have installed their version of life, their way of life called the Peace of Rome or the Pax Romana. They have installed that, and the way that they upheld the whole thing was through a massive military, right? And just scared everyone to death, killed people that didn't subscribe to their way of life. So when in Luke 2, when the angels visit the shepherds and say, we have good news of great joy, that's what they're saying, that we have a gospel. And the gospel, the good news, is that something's about to happen. Something's going to change. Something's coming down the pike. It's going to change everything. There's a regime change. And man, it's going to bring about some changes. Things are different. And it's all about to be taken care of. That's where our joy comes from. Man, something's coming. Someone is about to take care of everything. And he already has. He's already started it in his death and his resurrection. He started it when he came the second time. Remember, God comes to us in creation, right? He's God with us in creation when he's walking with us. Then he comes again in his incarnation, which is in John chapter 1. You can read about it. And he's going to come again. And he's going to restore all things. And so it gives us this hope. There's nothing's dead because Jesus is alive. Nothing's just dead because new life is possible right here in the midst of this one. And that gives us a deep sense of peace. But man, it should make us jump around like our team just won the Super Bowl, or our family is starting to take steps in the right direction, or just the people that we love are close by us. It's all the different ways that our genuine little smiles come out, right? That's the source of joy. And so there's a hope that Christ has come to restore everything. That process has already started in you and me, and he'll come again to restore everything. So when was the last time you felt the joy of the Lord? After all, Nehemiah 8 says that it's your strength. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Is the joy of the Lord your strength today? Ask God this week for a deep sense of joy over the fact that he has come and he will come again. Let it stir your emotions. Let it stir your feelings. Let it stir your joy, because he does, in fact, have it all covered. So listen this week to the readings and find some reasons why we should have joy. Psalm 146. Praise the Lord. Let all that I am praise the Lord. I'll praise the Lord as long as I live. I will sing praises to my God with my dying breath. Don't put your confidence in powerful people. There's no help for you there. When they breathe their last, they return to the earth, and all their plans die with them. But joyful are those who have got the God of Israel as their helper, whose hope is in the Lord their God. He made heaven and earth, the sea, and everything in them. He helps every promise forever. He gives justice to the oppressed and food to the hungry. The Lord frees the prisoners. The Lord opens the eyes of the blind. The Lord lifts up those who are weighed down. The Lord loves the godly. The Lord protects the foreigners, and he cares for the orphans and the widows. The Lord will reign forever. He will be your God, O Jerusalem, throughout the generations. Praise the Lord. Isaiah 35, 1 through 10. Even the wilderness and the desert will be glad in those days. The wasteland will rejoice and blossom with spring crocuses. Yes, there will be an abundance of flowers and singing and joy. The deserts will become as green as the mountains of Lebanon, as lovely as Mount Carmel or the plain of Sharon. There the Lord will display his glory, the splendor of our God. With this news, strengthen those who have tired hands and encourage those who have weak knees. Say to those with fearful hearts, be strong and do not fear, for your God is coming to destroy your enemies. He's coming to save you. And when he comes, he will open the eyes of the blind and unplug the ears of the deaf. The lame will leap like a deer, and those who cannot speak will sing for joy. Springs will gush forth in the wilderness, and streams will water the wasteland. The parched ground will become a pool, and springs of water will satisfy the thirsty land. Marsh grass and reeds and rushes will flourish where desert jackals once lived. And a great road will go through the once deserted land. It will be named the Highway of Holiness. Evil-minded people will never travel it. It will be only for those who walk in God's ways. Fools will never walk there. Lions will not lurk along its course, nor any ferocious beasts. There will be no other dangers. Only the redeemed will walk on it. Those who have been ransomed by the Lord will return. They will enter Jerusalem singing, crowned with everlasting joy. Sorrow and mourning will disappear, and they will be filled with joy and gladness. James 5, 7 through 10. Dear brothers and sisters, be patient as you wait for the Lord's return. Consider the farmers who patiently wait for the rains in the fall and in the spring. They eagerly look for the valuable harvest to ripen. You too must be patient. Take courage, for the coming of the Lord is near. Don't grumble about each other, brothers and sisters, or you will be judged. For look, the judge is standing at the door. For examples of patience and suffering, dear brothers and sisters, look at the prophets who spoke in the name of the Lord. We give great honor to those who endure under suffering. For instance, you know about Job, a man of great endurance. You can see how the Lord was kind to him in the end, for the Lord is full of tenderness and mercy. Matthew 11, 1 through 11. When Jesus had finished giving these instructions to his 12 disciples, he went out to teach and preach in towns throughout the region. John the Baptist, who was in prison, heard about all the things the Messiah was doing. So he sent his disciples to ask Jesus, "Are you the Messiah that we've been expecting, or should we keep looking for someone else?" Jesus told them, "Go back to John and tell him what you have heard and what you have seen. The blind see, the lame walk, those with leprosy are cured, and the deaf hear. The dead are raised to life, and the good news is being preached to the poor." And he added, "God blesses those who are not offended by me." As John's disciples were leaving, Jesus began talking about him to the crowds. What kind of man go into the wilderness to see? Was he a weak reed, swayed by every breath of wind? Or were you expecting to see a man dressed in expensive clothes? No, people with expensive clothes live in palaces. Were you looking for a prophet? Yes, and he is more than a prophet. John is the man to whom the scriptures refer when they say, "Look, I am sending my messenger ahead of you, and he will prepare your way before you." So I tell you the truth. Of all who have ever lived, none is greater than John the Baptist. Yet, even the least person in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he is. All right, so I'll leave you with that. James 5 says, "Be patient as you wait for the Lord's return. Consider all sorts of things, but joyful are those who have God as their helper." And so let that be a source of joy for you as you look forward to his coming, because he's going to put everything back together again.